We have the Shake Shack over there. But you guys, get used to my face because New York City is my home and I'm not going anywhere. You can't intimidate me from my own home. I do feel that there are legitimate concerns. Of course, I'm not for defunding the police, but I am for reformation of the police. There's areas that we can improve upon. So, like, for instance, like, you know, what happened with Dante, right? That she made the mistake, Potter made the mistake of a gun versus a taser. I don't understand that. That's just a thing that shouldn't happen. So, so in my former past life, before doing these street coverage of protests and rallies and interviewing people, I was an auditor. And with that, I know the opportunities for improvement always require actually more funding. So we have to actually fund more programs to attract like more talents so that you don't have mistakes like that happen. You need better training, 100%. You need better training, better programs that are put into place. I'm a big proponent for mental health, and I feel like, you know, I wouldn't be sending in a person. I like the scooters. I wouldn't be sending in a mental health counselor to be dealing with like home calls because the risk is too high that they're going to be turning violent. And you know, I think that like there should be more like body cams. Like, were there issues before of random stuff like planting things on people, or you know, his word against whatever, and it's always being the police officer 100%. That totally did occur, and that's not right. But with today's technology, like, yeah, cameras everywhere. Like, there's no, when it comes to outside, there's no expectation of privacy is the thing. Only when you're like inside of a private space, private house. Like right now we're in a park, there's no expectation of privacy. There are cameras out everywhere. Everybody has a cell phone, and everybody is able to videotape. So yeah, there should be more like police footage that's out there. I think more transparency. You know what I would like to see? I think inside of our politician chambers, like I want more cameras there. Like, so that way we can be in the room where it happens. I don't think politicians should have their cameras, unless it's, you know, like, I don't know, I guess if it's an issue of like national security or something like that, but I think we should have cameras everywhere for transparency for our politicians. So that way we can get the corrupt people out of here. No, I'm not 100% back to blue because I'm back to blue, but it depends also on, you know, the circumstance, because the police are going to be getting their orders from the top. For example, like if I mean, when we think of like how even actual Nazis, not the way that people are portraying Nazis these days, but when Nazis were in place and they were just doing orders as they were told, like that's what can happen in a completely like authoritarian police state. So we can't be 100% like back the blue. And we've seen a huge exodus now of police leaving the police force and everything. I don't know why anybody would want to be a police these days. So, but I don't know. I would say all the good cops have left, and we need to have good cops in the force. That's the thing. We need good cops. Honestly, as I've been even following all of this around, part of me wants to join the force. feels much easier. And so the crowd is, I mean, the crowd's probably like versus it's smaller than the last time I had attended the Stonewall March was, I want to say it was back in early February, end of January. But the police are over here. There we go. So when I was actually meeting with the NYPD for when they attacked me over at back in January, the sergeant had said to me, like, go introduce yourself to the police and just say, like, hi, I'm Tara, I'm press. I have issues. And I was like, when I said that back to myself, I was like, eh. Where were the police when I got assaulted? The police were 2 feet away from me. But like I said, when what happened to me, I don't hold the like. Police get their orders from somewhere, and that's why we can't be 100% back to blue, because they have their orders from leadership. De Blasio telling people to like step down, basically, and
you dance off sadness. Listen to what Malcolm has to say. It's really powerful. We know everything. How could he be silenced? We know everything. You gotta watch that movie. I don't watch movies. I might. What is? Tell us what the truth is. Does anyone know the truth? Is that you? You gotta dance off all sadness. You gotta dance off all stress. And look at Hot Girl Alert over there.